Hello, my name is Danielle Johnson. Today I'm going to be going over cultural competence. Cultural competence is the ability to understand, respect, and effectively engage with students from various cultural backgrounds. It means being aware of the different experiences and perspectives students bring to the classroom and recognizing how these differences affect their learning. A culturally competent educator is always learning and adapting their teaching to meet the diverse needs of all students, ensuring that everyone feels valued and supported. As a culturally competent educator, it is important to grasp and apply concepts like equity, diversity, inclusion, implicit bias, and cultural awareness. Equity means giving all students the specific resources and support they need to succeed, recognizing their individual needs. Diversity involves valuing the wide range of cultural backgrounds and experiences students bring. Inclusion goes further by actively creating a welcoming and respectful learning environment for everyone. Implicit bias refers to the unconscious attitudes that can affect our decisions. Being aware of these biases is key to fair treatment. Cultural awareness is about understanding and appreciating students' cultural differences and using that insight in your teaching. These concepts together help create a fair, inclusive, and supportive classroom for all students. On the cultural competency continuum, I currently see myself at the stage of cultural pre-competence. I am currently working to understand and respect the diverse backgrounds on my future students. While I have made progress, I recognize that I still have much to learn. I am aware of the importance of cultural competence and have begun exploring strategies to enhance my understanding when I am in the classroom setting. However, I acknowledge that there are still areas where I can continue to grow. My views on issues that commonly affect K-12 education, like language diversity and religious inclusivity, have significantly influenced my position on the continuum. For example, I strongly believe in supporting students who speak languages other than English by incorporating bilingual resources and fostering a classroom environment where all languages are valued. I also prioritize religious inclusivity by ensuring that classroom discussions and activities respect and acknowledge different religious practices and beliefs while remaining appropriate in the public school setting. This is why I've also opted to complete my practicum hours at Pueblo Elementary School, which is a dual language immersion school, where I can further develop my skills in supporting language diversity and observe effective practices in a diverse setting. At the same time, I realize that I need to deepen my understanding and address implicit biases, particularly in discussions about race and equity. These experiences and reflections have placed me at cultural pre-competence, where I am committed to continuous learning and growth in my journey towards becoming more culturally competent. As a hopeful future kindergarten teacher, I recognize the need to deepen my cultural competence. One area is addressing personal biases, as everyone has unconscious biases that can affect interactions. I also want to gain a deeper understanding of different cultures, especially those of my future students, to connect better with both them and their families. Additionally, I aim to improve my ability to create inclusion lesson plans that celebrate cultural differences, ensuring all students feel represented. To achieve these goals, I plan to engage in professional development focused on cultural competence and social justice, such as workshops, seminars, or online courses. I'll seek mentorship from experienced educators who practice culturally responsive teaching and commit to reading literature on those topics. Continuing my practicum hours at a dual language immersion school will help me gain hands-on experience with diverse students. Finally, when I become a teacher, I will regularly reflect on my teaching and seek feedback to ensure ongoing improvement. To deepen my cultural competence as an educator, I plan to utilize a variety of valuable resources, including books, scholarly journal articles, and self-assessment tools. One particular insightful book is Culturally Responsive Teaching in the Brain by Zaretta Hammond, which offers practical strategies for engaging students from diverse backgrounds and fostering an inclusive learning environment. Additionally, the journal article, Role of Early Childhood Educators in Addressing Diversity by Jasmine A. King, Senya S. Zandova, and Jeffrey L. Leffler, underscores the critical role early childhood educators play in embracing diversity and strategies for doing so effectively. Another important resource is the study by Truscott and Steinhaus, published in 2022, a mixed method study of teaching dispositions and culturally relevant teaching, which highlights the importance of teaching dispositions and culturally relevant teaching. This research further emphasizes the need for educators to continually reflect on and adapt their teaching practices. In addition to these readings, I plan to engage with online courses on platforms like Coursera and edX to stay current on best practices in diversity and inclusion. I also intend to use tools such as culturally competent self-assessments to regularly reflect on my own personal growth and identify areas for improvement. Furthermore, I am committed to attending conferences focused on diversity in education, as these events provide opportunities to learn from experts, gain new perspectives, and connect with other educators who are dedicated to creating inclusive classrooms as well. Cultural inclusivity will be central in my future classroom. I will ensure that the environment reflects diversity through books, posters, and materials that reflects various cultures, languages, and traditions. My teaching methods will represent and incorporate students' diverse backgrounds, making everyone feel valued. I will include diverse perspectives in our curriculum by exploring literature, art, and music from around the world. I will also adapt my teaching to meet the students' diverse needs, whether by providing bilingual resources or supporting various learning styles. Class discussions will encourage sharing cultural experiences and respectful conversations about differences. By promoting diversity and understanding, I aim to create a safe, inclusive, and inspiring environment for all my future students. To respect students' diverse backgrounds and abilities, I commit to valuing each student's unique experiences and perspectives, even when they differ from my own personal beliefs. I will create a classroom where every student feels appreciated for who they are. From the start, I will set clear expectations for respectful behavior, emphasizing kindness, empathy, and open-mindedness. Students will have the freedom to express their learning in ways that resonate with them, whether through projects, discussions, or creative activities. I will be mindful of my own beliefs to ensure they don't limit students' opportunities to explore and express their identities. By offering diverse perspectives and choices is how students engage with the material. I aim to create a classroom where everyone feels respected and empowered.